Hello and welcome back to Russ Plays Games. I'm Russ and we're continuing on with Chrono Trigger. When we last left off from Chrono Trigger, we had kind of explored the Kingdom of Guardia here in the City of Truce, and so now we're going to head up here to Lean Square. And I think I mentioned this in the first part, but one of the best things about this game is the music, and so I might just kind of sit back and just let you kind of just listen to the music every once in a while. One of the things I forgot to mention on the last time was this ferry. You can actually come here to the ticket office. You can actually talk to these people. It says, sometimes a mysterious whirlpool appears in the ocean near here. What could cause that? Well, we're going to find out about that in a little while. Elaine, if only Fritz would return, I'd ask for nothing more. That will become important later, okay? Actually, after this next event that we're going to do today. Now, if you talk to this dude, you can go to the city of Por. Now, if anyone has ever played the game Chrono Cross for the PlayStation, you might recognize Por. Por was one of the cities in Chrono Cross. In fact, their army was very militant. So that's definitely something that kind of comes to a fore here in Chrono Trigger. So yeah, this is one of the things where this game actually has a lot to do, and you'll probably recognize some of the locations from Chrono Cross if you've played that game, if you've never played Chrono Trigger. But I think this is actually the superior game, so we can probably debate that till the cows come home. But anyway, so let's go ahead and head up here to Lean Square. Alrighty. Welcome to the Millennial Fair. Have fun. Alright. And you'll notice you can't talk to these people. Yeah, you can't really talk to them. Now, if we talk to this dude, he gives us items. So, this is tonic. This is your basic potion of the game. The heal, which, if you have any of those status ailments that we saw in the last video, this will heal those status elements. There's Revive, which basically just brings an ally back to life, and then a Shelter, which is you recover your HP and MP at save points or on the world map, and of course we have one of those. We can also sell, so like we have a power tab here that we can sell for 5, Shelters we can sell for 75, and tonics we can sell for 5. So you can kind of see that they sell for about half of what they retail for, okay, which is a typical JRPG thing. Alright, so then if we come over here, this is Lean Square. They say people who hear Lean's bell ring will have interesting and happy lives. Well, we might just have to keep our eyes out for that. I heard Luca and her dad have made another crazy invention. Hope it doesn't blow up like all the others. I heard this guy pays big bucks for charms, weapons, pendants, and other rarities. This is Melchior the Swordsmith. Now, I'm not sure if it's Melchior or Melchior. I've always said it Melchior. So that's how I'm going to say it. If you pronounce it differently, that's up to you. But yes, I am going to buy something from him. I'm going to buy an iron blade. Now, I don't have enough money for the load sword. Now, you can see I actually have 1020 G, which I actually went back and gained one more level just to kind of pad my levels there. This load sword will probably be able to get later on in the game, and we'll just have to kind of keep our eye out for that. But as you can see, the iron blade actually ups my attack by 2. So we're going to go ahead and buy an iron blade, and we're going to... I live on the continent to the east. Come and see me sometime. There's a little event that happens if you go talk to him after you pick up a certain person. I'm trying to keep this Let's Play as spoiler-free as possible. I've played this game so many times it would be very easy for me to just be like, oh, this is what happens here and this is what happens there. So I'm trying to keep it as spoiler-free as possible. Now this guy sells a karate gi and a bronze helm. Let me see. I think I'm going to buy... I think I'm just going to buy one bronze helm and one karate gi for now. Okay. Now, I'm going to equip Sorry, hit the wrong one there. I'm going to go ahead and equip them, and I'm going to sell my hide tunic, wood sword, and hide cap. And then with that extra money, I'm going to go ahead and buy one more bronze helm. And there's a reason for this. It'll become important in a little bit. But for right now, don't really need to worry about it too much. This kingdom has been through a lot, like the war with Magus 400 years ago. Thank goodness things are so peaceful now. Oh, that will become important a little later. Those runners are so busy racing they won't talk to you. Duh. This is one of the many games that are featured here in Lean Square. You press the A button while facing the bell. Judge your distance carefully and press the A button again. If you hit the bell at the top, you get a silver point. Just like that. So if you do it, 4 more times. Come on. Almost. There we go. So yeah, do it. That's 3, 4, 5. There we go. All right. So that's that side of it. If we come over here, we talk to this dude right in front of this tent. He allows you to pick the winner of the race, and if you pick the winner, you get like 20 silver points. So what I'm going to do is, it says last round's winner was Cadillac. So you have 4 people. You have Steel Runner, Green Ambler, Cadillac, and G.I. Jogger. So basically Steel Runner is the guy in the armor. Green Ambler is the dinosaur-looking dude. Cadillac's the cat, and G.I. Jogger is the soldier. Okay? And so I'm going to pick Green Ambler. Okay, now this guy down here, I knew it. It's the Green Ambler. He sometimes picks the winner, sometimes doesn't. Most of the time, he does not pick the winner. He kind of lies about the winner. Now this time, he's actually correct. Usually, if you run straight across, you can see who's going to be the winner. And generally, what I've found in this game, if you're playing along, whoever was last place in the race will be first place in the next race. That's how I've found it every single time. So I won. That's great. I'll put 20 silver points on your card. Now, if I pick the winner again, let's say I pick, because last time I picked Green Ambler, I'm going to pick Steel Runner this time. We'll see if it holds true. But I've found that 90% of the time, okay, if you pick the one that finished last in the race before, generally that person's the one that wins. I picked wrong. Oh, wait a minute. I might have picked right. Oh, come on, Steel Runner. No, Jogger just edged him out at the end. So you can kind of see that it's kind of fun to pick the winners and pick the losers and stuff like that. Okay, over here we have, this is the renowned Tent of Horrors. Spend your 25 silver points here. Parental discretion advised. So if you walk in here, you'll see this crazy dude. His name is Norstein Beckler. Okay, it says, welcome to Norstein Beckler's lab. The spine-tingling show is about to start. So then you can pick 10, 40, or 80 points. Now I'm not going to play this right now. This will actually become important later on in the game. You will actually have to come back here during an event, and you will have to spend a certain number of silver points. So keep this in mind. We're not going to do this right now, okay? And it's kind of difficult what you have to do. What's the big deal? So what if we won a war against a wizard hundreds of years ago? Duh, kid. Don't you learn from history? Alright. Oof! Hey! Ouch, that hurt! Oh. Are we hearing Lean's bell? Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Oh, my pendant. Now, it's very important. If you walk over and pick up the pendant before you talk to the girl, something happens later, and it's not good. So, I recommend talk to the girl first. Oh no, don't tell me I lost it. Now you can go pick up the pendant. Okay. Oh, thank goodness, my pendant. It has a lot of sentimental value. Have it back? Yes. I came to see the festival. You live in this town, don't you? I feel a little out of place here. Would you mind if I walked around with you for a while? Sure. You're such a true gentleman. Oh, by the way, my name is, This is Marl. Marl, and you're... Chrono? What a nice name. Pleased to meet you. Now lean on. Alrighty, so now we have a second party member. We have Marl. She's a water type character, and she uses a bow. She has a hide cap, hide tunic, and a ribbon. The ribbon actually updates her hit, I think. Gosh, it's been a while since I've actually played this game. Alright, so the other thing is, you can see her magic is 8. My magic is 5. So she actually has a better magic than I do. The other thing is, she has, like, healing spells. So she's going to be kind of a healer during the game. Although, I really don't use her much once I actually start getting more party members. And we'll get into that more as we go. Now, if you talk to this gentleman, he says, you have 25 silver points. Want to exchange 10 silver points for 50 gold? You can say yes or no. So if you're playing along at home and you're like, you know, I would really like some more money, you can actually exchange some of your silver points, your extra silver points, for 50 gil. Or gold, however you want to say it. Okay. Now, this gentleman here says, no time to talk, just sitting down for my lunch. This is his lunch right here, this pink bag right here. If you eat it, it affects an event in a little while. So I'm going to recommend, don't do it. Now, if you talk to this gentleman, he says it's a soda guzzling contest. Press the A button as fast as you can. Ready, set, go. See if I can actually do it. Probably hear the buttons. Oh yeah! Alright. You're awfully competitive, aren't you, Chrono? So, this is a soda guzzling contest. You can literally just... it's as fast as you can push the A button. You have to fill up all 8 soda cans. And if you fill up all 8 soda cans, you get 5 silver points. Now, the interesting thing about this is, there will be an event a little later in the game where you actually have to do this. It's like part of it. So if you want to practice this one, it's right here. Okay, and I'll let you know when we get to the location that will be. Now, if we talk to this girl, she says, wow, where's my cat? Okay, I don't know if you noticed, but over here, where this old man was, there's a kitty cat. Now, if you talk to the kitty cat, it makes that little meow sound. Okay, now if you bring it over here, you have to walk. You can't run, because you don't want to lose the cat. Because if you get too far away from the cat, it will run away. Okay? So, if you bring it down here, okay, you come up here, you brought back my cat, thank you! You're so sweet, Chrono. We just did a good deed for the day. Brought back the gal's cat. Oh yeah. After pressing the B button and dashing here and there, I'm pooped, but this dance has rejuvenated me. It says, catch the rhythm, use the X, Y, L, and R buttons to dance. So if you press X, you do this kind of funky dance. You do this little butt slap here if you press the Y button. This is on the Super Nintendo. If you play the DS version of Chrono Trigger, it will do the same controls. You press R, you do this sort of surprise look. And if you press L, you do the laugh. So if you want to dance around a little bit, you can dance around. Alright, let's talk to this person. Prehistoric dance, how enchanting. La-dee, la-dee-da-da. Got some spending money from the elder. Dressing rhythm. They all say that. So it doesn't matter. Yeah, so they're dressed up like prehistoric people, and they're dancing around, and they're... Two guys are playing hollowed out tree logs. That's awesome. It's amazing that they can get, like, all that sound out of 2 hollow logs. Suspend your disbelief right now. Alright. So, if we run to the other side over here, you'll see this gentleman over here. Talk to this guy. Says, keep going if you want to demo Luca's robot battle trainer. Collect silver points if you win. We'll do that in a minute. I'm going to run over here. I'm going to talk to these people. They're still setting up. Why don't you come back in a while? Okay. You will get an actual window that pops up that says, hey, by the way, we're ready. And then you just run up to the north and you can actually run all the way up to the top screen. They call me Gato. I have metal joints. Beat me up and earn 15 silver points. Oh, look at that. We can beat up Gato. He's a little hard in this form because, well, he's kind of difficult because I don't really have a lot. Ow. He's counterattacking me. Oh, punk. Leave me alone. Ouch. He is kicking my butt. I'm gonna go ahead and use thing on Chrono. Oh, good. That was needed. Alright, we beat him. You get 10 experience points and a tech point for beating him. So it's actually probably a little quicker to go to Guardia Forest if you want to level up Marley a little bit. I lost, you won. Here's 15 silver points. Now wasn't that fun? Not really. You kicked my butt, dude. Holy crow. Alright, so then to demo him again, you actually have to leave the screen and go back. So every time you fight him, you have to leave the screen and go back into the screen. So again, if you want to level up Marl, it's probably the easiest way to do it this early in the game because you can just do it. Now, again, you only get 1 tech point for defeating him, so you have to battle him 10 times to get the requisite number of tech points for Marl if you want. I don't recommend it just because he does hit you really hard. Oh, he's going to counterattack her. Nope, he's going to counterattack me again. Head, burn it. Ow! Little punk. There we go. Alright. So, she leveled up. It's not as important to level her up, and there's a reason for that. I lost, you won. Here's 15 silver points. Now, wasn't that fun? Alrighty. So, now we've leveled up Marl. Let's go back down to the other screen. I found that if you go back down to the previous screen, kind of run around a little bit. I'm actually going to buy 4 tonics, and I'm going to buy 4 heals. There we go. Luca's device is all set up. She's at the north end of the square. Now, if you just stand down here for a couple of minutes, it actually repeats the message over and over and over and over and over again until you go to the north screen. Now, you can talk to this person. Oh, I hate fairs. Say, do you know the latest gossip? If you say yes, he goes, then scram. So let's say no. Just between us, I heard that the king is distressed over his tomboy of a daughter. Just once I would like to see how wild she really is. Whoa. Hold your horses, I want to get some candy. Now, what you do is you don't touch a darn thing. I hated this part. When I first played this game, I was like, oh, come on, it takes forever. But you're supposed to be patient. Hi, I'd like some of this. Sure, young lady. Thanks for waiting. Alright, now let's go. Step right up, any of you who have the time and courage. Our super dimension warp is the invention of the century. To use it, jump here, and you'll get teleported here. It's the masterwork of my beautiful daughter, Luca. That is Tabin, Luca's father. Alright. Check out that girl's glasses. She could probably see the backside of the moon with those. Luca's inventions never work right. Well, I don't know. Her combat robot kicked my ass. Give it a try, kid. Oh, it's you, Chrono. Alright. Chrono! Where have you been? No one wants to try the telepod. How about you? It looks fun. I'll watch while you try it out. Just hop onto the left pod. Okay, so now to advance the story, you hop on here. All systems on. Begin energy transfer. Whee! Yeah. Oh, wow, that was great! So now if you talk to her, she goes, I guess even her inventions have to work sometimes. Check out that girl's glasses. Whoa! I think that's an error. I think he was supposed to say something else, but he says, check out that girl's glasses. So, how was it? Want to try it again? It worked? I can't believe it! A thrilling display of science at its best, ladies and gentlemen. Taven's a little surprised that, that the invention actually worked. Okay. We'll do it one more time, just for the fun of it. Whee! Alrighty. So now, if we want to advance the plot, guess who we talk to? What a kick! I want to try it too! Huh? Hey, Chrono, how did you pick up a cutie like her? Hang on, Chrono, I'll be right there. Behold, ladies and gentlemen, as this vision of loveliness steps aboard the machine. Don't go away, I'll be right back. You're sure about this? There's still time to change your mind. No way, throw the switch. Famous last words, right? Okay, everyone, let's give her a great big hand when she reappears. All systems on. Begin energy transfer. Ominous music. That can only mean one thing. What's happening? My pendant, it's... Huh? Luca? Where is she? Show's over, folks. Let's head along now. What's going on, Luca? Where is she? The way she disappeared. It couldn't have been the telepod. The warp field seemed to be affected by her pendant. What are we going to do now? She's so familiar. I know I've seen her somewhere. What are we going to do now? The way she disappeared, it couldn't have been the telepod. The warp field seemed to be affected by her pendant. So, we had this blue portal open up. And the extra party member that we just picked up, the blonde-haired girl named Marl, disappeared. What are we going to do? Well, there's only one thing we can do, being the hero of the story. We're gonna grab onto that pendant and go after her. Chrono! You're actually going to do it? What a fine lad. Listen, I don't know where this machine is going to send you, but we haven't any other choice. Won't they both be lost? This is our only hope. That pendant seems to be the key, so hang on to it, Chrono, and brace yourself. All the systems on. Begin energy transfer. Power to full. Roger. More! Give me more power! Roger. There! We did it! This song is called Chrono Trigger. I'll follow you after I know what went wrong. Good luck, Chrono! Kind of the main theme of the story. It's Chrono's theme. It's kind of the main theme of the story. It's pretty awesome, in my opinion. Uh-oh. We're surrounded. Does this place look a tiny bit familiar to you? Let me know in the comments section below if you think this looks familiar. Yeah, let's kill these things. Hey, stop kicking me in the ass! Punk. I tell you, man. These little blue imps. ass. Kick me in the seat of my pants. Oh! The heck, man? Alrighty. So... a couple more of these little imps. Alright. Fortunately, there's certain battles that you can't avoid. Some of the battles you can actually avoid, like, most of the battles in the entire game if you wish. You won't earn any experience that way, but you will actually get some different things. Now, this is a new accessory that we got. It's called the Power Glove. What it does is it gives you +2 to your power. So in actuality, it actually allows us to do more. So as you can see, the bandana gives us more speed. So we can either trade speed for power. And I think right now, this early in the game, I'm going to use the Power Glove for a while. So, you have the power. Alright. So now, there's these two guys that are playing kickball with this little rolly here. So let's go ahead and look at this, because this is one of the new monsters. Alright, let me show you. I'll show off Cyclone here. This is Chrono's moves, Cyclone. He hits all of the enemies in a certain area. So you'll notice that I selected the one in the middle, the enemy in the middle, and that's how he attacked that way. So that's actually a good idea, okay, to do. So now, let's find out. You'll notice that little box in the lower left-hand corner has a question mark on it. Have you kind of figured out why they call this game Chrono Trigger? Well, let's go to the Truce Inn and kind of talk to some people. Where am I? Are you stupid? This is the Kingdom of Guardia. We're battling Magus's army. You did know that, right? Oh, lovely. We need more ignorant strangers around here. Now, if you talk to him again, he actually says, then shut your pie hole. This guy says, Millennial Fair? What? Are you crazy? What nonsense? Do you remember the guy that sat in the thing? Was sitting in the pub like, oh, those people that went to the Millennial Fair, that's stupid. Magus's army destroyed Sinad Bridge, so the South Continent is inaccessible. Sorry. What a relief. They finally found Queen Lean wandering up in the mountains. She must be glad to be home. Everyone was worried. The king freaked when the queen took off. We all thought Magus had grabbed her. Thank goodness she's safe. Excuse me. Toma, are you a stranger here too? I'm Toma the Explorer. If you're buying, I'll tell you a story. What about it? Sure. Cider, please. Alright, so it's about the missing queen. She disappeared while visiting that cathedral to the west and... Beg your pardon? What? They found her? Never mind. I was sure there was something fishy about that cathedral. Okay. Just like before, this is the inn, so you can save here. It costs like 10, 15 gold. This box has been in the family for generations. Open it, and you may have what's inside. Sealed by a mysterious force. So you'll notice that there's these boxes all over the place. So, alrighty. Let's go down here to this residence. I'm Banter, the blacksmith. I'm forging a bell for the king to present to his beloved Queen Lean. I lost it when the queen disappeared. I just couldn't keep working on the bell. But now it's back to business as usual. My husband wants a daughter who is intelligent as she is beautiful. Gee, I wonder whose ancestor that could be. Oh, did I spill the beans? Dad, burn it. Well, you'll notice that right across the way there's the island that Lucas' house was sitting on. It's not there at the moment. You're going to fight Magus's army? Wonderful. But remember to equip yourself with the weapons you buy. So if you talk to this person, no window shoppers, what do you want? So talk to this guy, he actually has the iron blade. He also has something that we can't equip yet, called the dart gun. That will become important in a little while. There's the karate gi, and there's the bronze helm. because we already picked up a karate gi, but you'll notice it actually ups Marl by 5. Both of them do. And then, of course, they sell the basic items. The tonic, the heal, the revive, and the shelter. Okay, we don't have enough money for that. Thanks, see ya. That's funny. I didn't actually buy anything. Hee hee. Residence. Millennial Fair? Here? What are you talking about? It's the year 600 and the 21st King of Guardia reigns. Oh boy. We've been at war for years. When will it end? Oh boy. Oh no. Well, folks, it looks like we've traveled backwards in time. So, we are in the year 600 AD. This chapter's called The Queen Returns. And when we return, we're actually going to find out what happened to the Queen. So, my name is Russ. This has been Russ Plays Games, and I will talk to you in a little while.